Anyways, it is time for the top 10 must-have cards in Madden 25. This one is going to be definitely a lot more tough to make than the past one because we now have gridirons in the game. We just got team builders too. Legends and AKAs have been amazing every single week as well. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe because we do gameplays on all these cards as well. We do top 10 just like this, also position-based. So you found the right channel, man. But other than that, let's just jump into number 10 here. If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code CHEW for 5% off your order. Number 10, I had to go to the auction house because a lot of these new cards this week are not in the catalog for some reason. The catalog has been super broke, but moving into actual number 10, Ivan Pace Jr. is one of the most underrated cards in this game. I think the only reason I put him at number 10 is because I think he fits a certain playstyle, but I do think that playstyle is one of the best in the game right now, and that is being an A-gap rusher in both dollar and also in the double mug, which everybody runs. His build in game is perfect. He is 5'11", so you're wondering, like, why is the middle linebacker that is so tiny on a list like this? This guy has to be garbage, right? He's a rusher. He's really just like a utility rusher guy. You could flare him out, I guess, sometimes for zone, but I think him rushing the quarterback at 89 speed, which is also insanely fast. You also get the breakout promo. You get all of the NFC North, or not the breakout, the Gridiron Guardians promo chem. You get all the NFC North chems as well. This dude is amazing. He's going to get literally disengaged so many times because how tiny he is. He's going to get forgotten by that offensive line. He has really good speed. The tackling's good. The block shit at 85. So if he does get instant through and the running back picks him up, he's going to throw the running back away a lot of times. Good hit power, even good zone coverage. Like I said, if you want to flare him out, I think he is like the best utility card in the game. The one thing that does suck, I can't show you because I'm on the auction house. He doesn't really get much abilities, but he's a blitzer anyways. You're not spending AP on him. You're probably using all your AP on pick artists anyways. Number 9, we have Cam Curl, and I know you see 86 speed and you're thinking, ew, that's disgusting. Why would we throw that on our field? We have 90 speed wide receivers. He is 87. You throw him the breakout badge. He gets 89 excel. He gets 87 speed. The reason why I have Cam Curl lower despite having 90 man, 90 pursuit, and 90 zone thresholds all being hit is because he is a little bit on the slower end, right? I do think he's an amazing in-the-box player because you can take advantage of him being slower. You don't have to play him up top going against Tyreek and DK Metcalf on post routes and corner routes and whatnot. But I have had success with him up top as well. The one thing I love about him as well, I'm just doing this all through the auction house because a lot of these cards are broke, and I'm not going to keep going back and forth. But he also gets pick artist, which is one of the best abilities in the game. Catching interceptions is like a rare form in this game unless you perfectly click on. And in a lot of cases, now that we have Gunslinger, it's really hard to click on. So having a guy that has pick artist and will actually catch your opponent's mistakes is nice. He is 6'2", and like I said, 90 man and 90 zone. He's amazing, dude. I'm telling you. I think this is a guy that could play in the box. You can even have him like hooks and stuff, so if you don't even want to use him, he's amazing, man. He's good everywhere. Now at number 8, we have a Gridiron Guardian. Isaiah Pacheco is one of my favorite running backs in the game. I mean, I personally think he is the best running back in the game. The reason I don't have him much higher on this list is because I think A-Chain's right on his hip. I think Eckler's on his hip a little bit if you have boost on him. And then also Chris Rodriguez, a lot of very good cards. But I do think Pacheco has them by a little bit. He gets the best theme team in the game, right? Which is Gridiron. He gets the second best theme team in the game, which is Chiefs. Which, honestly, that combo right there is amazing. I think if you're running a top squad in the game, if you're watching a video like this, you might be wanting to run a top squad in the game. Pacheco fixed that perfectly, and he'd get up to 91 speed. He also has amazing carrying. The change direction's amazing. The break tackle's good. He also has his own run style, which I will say, it feels like it benefits him in a little bit because he falls forward a lot. And also, ability-wise, he gets some cool X factors. Nothing ability-wise that's really worth it. But I'm telling you, Pacheco, if you guys watched that gameplay and you guys watched our team build as well after that, he's been amazing for us. At number 7, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't think I ever thought Damar Hamlin would make a top 10 must-have card video list ever in my career doing these, which is insane to think about, but he is amazing in this game. There's no debating that. He is 6 foot, so a good height on him. Honestly, moves really well out there too. And also, I didn't mention, I don't know if I mentioned in the intro or not, this does not include like ranked cards like Ed Reed, Kyle Pitts, and those guys, and it's not including the 95s either, because that's just stupid and unfair, and you can't get most of those anyways. So I'm looking at Damar Hamlin as the best free safety you could possibly buy on a list like this. But 89 speed, very good. He also gets the Gridiron theme team. He has 91 zone coverage. I think the game at the beginning of the year was definitely man-based, but it seems like everybody's going to zone now. If that's match, if that's the double A gap, like I run now. I run like the mug zone blitz. I also run dollar. A lot of people run dollar in the game too. I think a guy like zone with 90 plus zone is so valuable. He also gets a really cool a lot of these guys do get X factors, the Gridiron Guardians guys. His is pretty good, right? I think it's like 3 tackles, and he gets his pick artist on. It takes 75 yards to turn it off, but for 0 AP, that's really good, especially when you're pairing that next to guys like, I don't know, like Cam Curl or other breakout cards who already have pick artists you're paying for, right? Number 6, I do got L'Jarius Sneed, and you might be thinking he should be much higher on a list like this. The only thing really holding me back, and I'm going to say the negative first thing off when we're ranking this card, is that he doesn't get abilities. That's the thing that sucks. He gets the exact same X factors as our guy DeMar Hamlin does, where it's just like it's just an X factor to where if you get a certain amount of tackles, I forget what his is, but I think it's tackles or something, and then you end up, or maybe deflections, and then you end up lighting up the pick artist. That's not very valuable in the game. It is 0p, but you know, we would love our God corner that we're paying so many coins for to catch the pick all the time. But I will say I still value him as a corner in this game because he's going to be hip to hip. He's the best coverage guy. He might not pick the ball off every time, but he'll be right there, right? He gets the two best teams like we mentioned earlier with Pacheco. He gets that Chiefs and that Gridiron Guardians, which you can get him up to 92 speed. That's what I have him as right now on my squad. He has 91 zone. He also, I believe when you build those same teams, get above 90 man too, which makes him even more insane. Crazy player, crazy everything. L'Jarius Sneed is tough, man. I just wish he had pick artists because he'd probably be the #1 card on this list. Then we head into our top 5. We got our main man, Tyreek Hill, a.k.a. the Cheetah. This is the LTD one. I think the other one is still really good in the game, but this one is definitely God Squad available. He's also now in the 800Ks, which you love to see for a top-end card. He was the #1 card on this list 2 weeks ago. We do this every 2 weeks. He was the #1 card then. He's still making the top 5 for us. 90 speed is 90 speed. It is really, really hard to get in the game right now unless you are a base theme team. He also gets 2 of the top 5 theme teams in the game. Chiefs is probably the best normal NFL theme team in the game. Dolphins is like 2 or 3. So he gets both of those, which is huge. He gets 90 deep route running. He's still amazing. I will say it does suck that he doesn't have the best catching stats because he does drop a little bit more than other receivers. But for the most part, Tyreek Hill's frying man coverage, and he's not even getting touched at the end of the day anyways. But Tyreek Hill, man, you see him on every God Squad. He's tough. He's very, very good. At number 4, we got the brand new Team of the Week, Troy Anderson. So Team of the Week has been very hit or miss. I think some of the cards have been very, very poor in the last couple of releases. But Troy Anderson is one of the best cards in the game right now because he fits the game so perfectly. You need a lot of linebackers that can cover, especially if you're running double mug. Those 2 guys in the end are stand-up linebackers in most schemes. Troy Anderson is probably or arguably the best one right there. He's 88 speed. He is 6'4", so he's very, very tall, and he also has 90 hit power. He has 82 block shots, so if you are blitzing him at times and not flaring him out, he's going to be amazing. He has 86 zones, so above 85 zones, amazing as well. He gets the Team of the Week boost if you currently are using that. He can get up to 90 speed too, which is really, really good. I don't really value that too much because I don't think Justin Fields is everyone's top choice of quarterback, and I also don't think a lot of people are using Jaquan Brisker. So I'm kind of looking at him as a base card right here. But nonetheless, as a base card, he's amazing. I'm telling you guys, this is the best guy to have in double mug right now, or even in dollars, like another coverage linebacker, or even a user. 6'4" is ridiculous. We move to number 3, where we have another middle linebacker. I think Jerome Baker and our guy Troy Anderson are the best combo by far right here in the game when it comes to users or guys that are going to be on opposite ends of the double mug or the double A gap, whatever you want to call it. He is a little bit shorter, but I think he's a way better, well-rounded card, and he also gets some of the best same teams in the game, which is also Gridiron and also the Dolphins, which I mentioned earlier, one of the top 3 theme teams in the game. So you can get +2 speed on him. I currently, if you guys have seen and this isn't based off my team, I like to run the super meta stuff because I like to do videos and compete in Gauntlet and Ranked all the time, but I will say I think the Chiefs, Dolphins, and also the Gridiron are probably the best combo of theme teams right now in the game, and that means Jerome Baker would be 90 speed on your team. He also comes with better stats than Troy Anderson when it comes to tackling. The play rec, the block shed's amazing on him. The zone's good on him too. Jerome Baker has played out of his mind since I've got him on the game too. He's tough. He's very, very tough. If you're looking for a new user, blitzer, guy that can just play zone coverage in the flats, he is very, very good. Number 2, it pains me to have JPJ so high because he is a Steeler, but he is so good. This is the best corner in the game. I know Sneed is faster. You got to remember, JPJ is actually 89 speed, 90 excel. You put the token in or whatever, the badge. He's really 89 speed, so don't look at that 88 and be like, this card is garbage, right? He is 6'2", 89 speed, 90 excel, which is ridiculous. His man's above 90. You can I think you can get the zone above 90. I'm not 100% sure. I think you might be able to get +2 zone only. But nonetheless, I mean, 89 zone still ridiculous. He has top end press, and also the reason why I like him above Sneed, being taller is nice, but also he gets pick artist. He gets pick artist as an ability. I value that so heavy in this game right now. Pick artist will save you so many times. Joey Porter's so tough, man. This card's amazing. I wish Denzel Ward got some cards like this. I wish Martin Emerson got some cards like this, but JBJ is so good, man. I can't even be mad at it. Number 1, we just did a video on this card yesterday. DeKalen Metcalf. He is so good. I think this is one of the best cards, if not the best card in the game, depending if you value offense or defense more. He gets every theme team, right? So he's 91 speed. Everybody's running at least 20. If you're not running at least 120, I think you're just kind of trolling a little bit out there. Unless you're super nobody spent or you just do not care at theme teams at all. But 91 speed is the way I value this card at a minimum. And then also, if you do so happen to have the gridiron, he can get up to 92 speed, 6'4", so tall receiver, 91 short running, 90 medium. The deep route running, although it's not hitting 90, 89 is still really, really good. He has amazing spec catching traffic's really good. The catching's normal good. Like I said, every single theme team too. I'm looking at him on the auction house. He is top tier. I don't recommend running wide receiver abilities unless you're using the 2 apprentices, which he gets, like, I think he gets slot apprentice and outside. But nonetheless, if you're using Gunslinger, DK fits in as a perfect wide receiver. I think he's the best card in the game. He's huge. He breaks a lot of tackles. He's fast than everybody. He runs routes amazing. He's so tough. Boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below how many cards out of this top 10 do you have, and also which card do you think belongs in this top 10 that I did not include. I love reading those comments. It helps me make these videos better in the future as well. And hope to see you guys in the next one. We got AKA Mahomes coming tomorrow. That should be a fun gameplay, boys. I'll see you guys there. Peace out, man.